Now go to
Can a
bed.
man watch a little television in his own house? Who the hell are you?
Okay, first of all, Jim, this isn't even your house. I mean, it's cool that you're having a chill moment watching TV, but yeah, it's really not your house to enjoy television in.
My new lover,
Catherine.
Jim.
I'm RK.
And who the hell is RK?
I work at the hotel.
So that's where you work.
Yeah, she was there with her Latin lover. Now she's with... Where are you from?
Nicaragua.
When I tell you RK is a breath of fresh air, he is a breath of fresh air. Where are you from? Nicaragua. I know I pronounced it wrong, but whatever. Basically, it seems that this is after RK brings Catherine back from the hotel because she is clearly too drunk to drive. I'm willing to bet that, after coming from Veronica's house, RK goes back to, do his shift at the hotel after, Catherine is getting just hella drunk, pretty much being jealous over seeing Broderick interact with that young girl at the front desk. Rocky's the one giving her the drinks, and I don't know if it's a situation where RK shows up and Rocky tells him to give her a ride home, which would make sense to me because I bet Rocky doesn't want to even be remotely 3 feet away from Catherine if it means the two of them are alone after the sick threesomes they've been having. So just push her off on RK is probably his, hey, whatever. At least I don't have to deal with her anymore. I mean, I imagine that's what he would be saying. Now we're going to go to the next part of the clip here. And essentially, folks, if you're new to the channel, the reason I break up the clip into segments is due to copyright. I'm a full-time YouTuber. I can't really afford copyright strikes on my channel. So, that's why it's in bits and pieces. And aside from that, make sure you follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. And let's wrap up this clip.
Shut up, Wyatt.
This is gonna be good.
Go to bed.
Get some water.
I'll handle this from here, Sonny.
Let me see you try. Get your hands off of me.
Nobody has their hands on you, Catherine.
Good night, Art.
I feel like that, remember when Jim was running for governor and on the Diane show, he was making his announcement, but then Carlos, Celine, and his youngest son by Celine were on TV. And I think that Carlos was the one to say, this man doesn't deserve to be the governor of Georgia. He can't even govern his own home. That's pretty much where we're at right now. And yes, going back to what I said at the beginning of the clip, yeah, this isn't his home, but at the same time, look, I get it. And I'm not going to bash Catherine because she's obviously getting enough bashing from the men around her. But I'm not going to go into a tangent of her, like I don't like Catherine and all. No, it goes back to the whole personality shifts just being all over the place. And Jim, yeah, he's let it get out of control, but at the same time, he's the only one of the halves that's been trying to keep things together. But to be honest, he's been wasting a lot of time and energy on the whole Benny thing with the money, where it's hard it's almost like a group project. You and 4 people, it's like a group of 4. You all need to pass this project because the project is like 50% of your grade. Yeah, I've had college classes like that where one assignment is a huge percentage of your grade, and if you don't pass it, then you automatically fail, which is bullcrap. But yeah, in this situation, Jim is like the only person in the group focused on passing. In this case, the project is, well, if we fail, all of us go to jail. Jim, Catherine, David, and Veronica. But everyone's off doing their own thing. I mean, David is arguably the only one who has a liable excuse, because a reasonable excuse, because he almost died in a car explosion. So he's still healing from that. But at the same time, he's preoccupied just trying to save his brainless son. And I guess you could say Jim is kind of doing the same thing. He pretty much brought hell into Catherine's house. And on top of that, the arcade thing is funny, but it's just a demonstration of, yeah, this is just ridiculous. It's gotten to the point where Jim got careless with Candace, but at the same time, he was sly during the beginning of season 1. But now, Catherine's just bringing men into the house. And yes, it is her house, I know. But at the same time, it's just like, this is not the time. Like, she's obviously going to sober up by the time Wyatt gets that gun, because he's like, I want to get some water. And I'm like, is he really going to get water? Or is he just going to, you know, chill downstairs until it's time to get his gun and run around the house? But all I'm saying is, when it comes down to it, Catherine is definitely going to sober up when Wyatt shows her that little surprise he has for her. But yeah, once again, I'm not saying I hate Catherine. I just say that I hate that she's acting this way when things are so serious. Like, RK works as the comic relief because he's known to be that guy. He really hasn't been known to be much more than what he's been since he came onto the show. Catherine is like, you say you don't care about going to jail, and I feel like I've said this over and over again. Let's see you get locked up and see if you had that same energy when the officer locks the cell door. You pretty much get over your drunken stupor, and then you realize, oh shit, I'm in jail. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Like I said earlier in the video, if you're new to the channel, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out any new content. And once again, be sure to scroll through my video archive. Trust and believe there is plenty of content to keep you busy. And I will try to get my episode review up either tonight or tomorrow morning. And hopefully Own uploads the trailer for the episode 4 coming out on the 28th. So thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Catherine has a man coming through the front door, coming downstairs, coming in through the back door at this point, or hell, through the basement, because she is just having a hell of a time at the hotel. And imagine, and I'm just going to throw this last thing in here. I was going to finish up. We know Scott's going to be in Savannah trying to dig up dirt on Candace. What if he finds info on like the owner of the hotel screwing around with the employees? Hell, for all we know, Scott might try to get in contact with Catherine, being the owner of the hotel, to see if she knows any information about Candace. Matter of fact, I might actually do a video, well, 2 videos, one about, you know, Veronica and one about Candace, pretty much going over the list of who will tell the FBI about Candace, who will tell the FBI about Veronica. So once again, folks, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Trust and believe videos continuously come on almost a daily basis, and I'll talk to y'all soon after tonight's episode.